Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Primer 6, how are you today? Today we are going to talk about human locomotory system. But first, let's remember that any living organism is characterized by doing some vital processes like feeding, digestion of food, breathing, respiration, movement, sensation, reproduction, and so on. But first, let's talk about movement. What is movement? Movement is the ability to change the location or the position of living organism from one place to another. But how can any living organism change its place, or how can it move? It can move by the counteraction or cooperation of three systems in our body, which are nervous system and skeletal system and muscular system. First, nervous system gives the order which transfers through the nerves of our body, then reaches the muscles, causing them to relax and contract, withdrawing the bones of body with them, causing the action of movement. Let's talk about the structure of locomotory system. It consists of two systems which are cooperated together to cause movement: skeletal system and muscular system. As we can observe in the following figure, which represents locomotory system, skeletal system is represented by the whole bones of our body, while muscular system is represented by the muscles of the body. First, let's talk about skeletal system, which consists of two main skeletons, which are axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. First, axial skeleton, it consists of three main parts, which are skull, backbone, and rib cage. First, skull. The skull is a bony box which protects the brain, its main function, and it has some cavities for eyes, for sense organs like eyes, nose, and mouth cavity. Second, backbone. Backbone is the main axis of a skeleton, as all bones of body are connected to it directly or indirectly. It consists of 33 vertebrae. Okay, it consists of 33 vertebrae that protects, and these vertebrae protect the spinal cord inside them, and they allow the body to bend in different directions. In this figure, you can observe that the axial skeleton, which consists of skull, backbone, and rib cage, in the first figure, is represented by the blue color, while the upper limbs and lower limbs, which represents the appendicular skeleton, are characterized by the blue color also. Let's talk about the third part of axial skeleton, which is rib cage. Rib cage consists of 12 pairs of ribs, as we can observe in the following figure. These ribs, which are connected to sternum, only 10 pairs of them are connected to sternum bone, and two of them, or the last two pairs of them, are not connected. They are free of connection with sternum bone. Okay, this bone is called sternum bone. And the main function of rib cage is to protect the two lungs and heart inside them, and it also has a role or helps in the process of breathing. The second skeleton of body of a skeletal system is appendicular skeleton. Appendicular skeleton consists of the upper limbs and lower limbs. As we can observe in the following figure, which represents the upper limb, which consists of humerus bone, forearm bone, and arm bone. Okay, so the bone of upper limb are consisting of, or they consist of, three bones, which are humerus, forearm, and hand bone. What are the function or the uses of the upper limbs? We use the upper limb in eating, drinking, writing, and holding objects. But the bones of lower limb, which are represented in the following figure, these bones are femur and shaft and foot bone, and they are used in walking, running, standing, and carrying the rest of body. Joints. What are joints? Joint is the location at which two bones meet. As we can observe in the following figure, which represent the femur bone and shaft bone, they are connected together at this side or at this position. This position is called joint. So joint is a connection between two bones. So joint is a location at which two bones meet each other. But what are the types of joints? There are three types of joints. The first one is immovable joints. They are fixed or immovable. They can't move. They don't allow any movement, like the joints which are present in the parts of the skull. The second type is a slightly movable or limited movement or limited movable joints. They allow only the movement in only one direction, like the joints of knee and elbow joints. The third type of joints is freely movable joints, and they allow movement in all directions, like the joints of shoulder, wrist, thigh, or hip joints. As we can observe in the following figure, it is wrist joints. Okay? That is all about our lesson, and I hope to meet you in the next video. Thank you.